Safir Pakistan 12th Award Night in Houston, Texas. Meet and greet amazing Pakistani and the business starts April 12, 2020.
दुनिया की एक बड़ी जमहूरियत करार दिया जाने वाला सेकुलर भारत नरेंद्र मोदी के दौरे हुकूमत में गांधी के तसव्वुर से महरूम हो रहा है। अमेरिकन सेनेटर क्रिस्टोफर हॉलैंड। ताहिर जावेद के ताउन से होने वाला पाकिस्तान का दौरा इंतहाई कामयाब था, जबकि भारत ने इसके बरक्स हमें मकबूजा कश्मीर के दौरे की इजाज़त ही नहीं दी। ताहम मैं अब भी असल हक़ाइक़ से आगाही के लिए कश्मीर का दौरा करना चाहता हूँ। मुमताज़ पाकिस्तानी अमेरिकन डेमोक्रेटिक लीडर ताहिर जावेद के इस्तक़बालिये से खिताब। कराची में पैदा होने वाले वाहिद अमरीकी सेनेटर क्रिस्टोफर वेन हॉलैंड ने कहा है कि दुनिया की एक बड़ी जमहूरियत करार दिया जाने वाला सेकुलर भारत आज नरेंद्र मोदी के दौरे हुकूमत में गांधी के तसव्वुर से रुखसत होता नजर आ रहा है। सदर डोनाल्ड ट्रंप अपने दौरे भारत के मौके पर एक हिस्से में मोदी से मिल रहे थे तो दूसरे हिस्से में दिल्ली के अंदर मुसलमानों पर मुसल्लह हमले हो रहे थे, जिससे इस बात को तक़वियत मिली कि भारत से गांधी का विजन रुखसत हो रहा है। मुमताज़ पाकिस्तानी अमेरिकन डेमोक्रेटिक रहनुमा ताहिर जावेद की जानिब से अपने एजाज़ में मुकामी होटल में मुनक़दा फंड रेजिंग से खिताब करते हुए सेनेटर क्रिस्टोफर का कहना था कि
effectively what was a Muslim ban. At least that's what he talked about during the campaign. And then, of course, it took 3 times through the rinse cycle before the Supreme Court wrongly upheld it on a 5-4 vote. But think about that. I mean, when you've got a president of the United States doing that here at home, it undermines our ability to carry those important messages abroad. And we recently saw, of course, President Trump in New Delhi. And having spent many of my years in high school in India, I believe in the world's largest democracy under the Gandhian vision of a secular India. A secular India, a multi, a country with people of different religions and backgrounds. And what you've seen under Modi is a real departure from that Gandhian vision. And so we had President Trump in New Delhi embracing, Prime Minister Modi in one part of the city, while you saw attacks on Muslims in another part of the city. And of course that follows after the citizenship proposal, the citizenship amendment, which essentially offers citizenship to people of every religion except for Muslims. So this is a direct attack on the Gandhian vision of India. And that's why before President Trump went, a bipartisan group of us, senators, sent a letter to Pompeo doing 2 things. One, expressing concern with the citizenship law and asking them for a report on what's happening now under that law. And second, following up on earlier language that we put in legislation with respect to the situation in Kashmir. So back last August, after the actions that were taken with respect to Kashmir, Senator Lindsey Graham and I and others included language in the appropriations bill, the money to fund the government, expressing our concerns about the situation in Kashmir from a human rights perspective.
उन्होंने आगाह किया कि कश्मीर और भारत में मुसलमानों के साथ होने वाली इंसानी हुकूक की खिलाफ वर्जियों पर तशवीश से भारत को आगाह करने के लिए सेक्रेटरी ऑफ स्टेट पॉम्पियो को खत लिखा था, ताकि असल हक़ाइक़ पर मबनी रिपोर्ट मिल सके। सेक्रेटरी स्टेट के जवाब का इंतज़ार है, जिसके बाद हम ख्याल सेनेटर्स के बाहमी मशवरे से भारत के हवाले से आइंदा का लाएमल तय करेंगे। अमेरिका तालिबान मुआहदे के हवाले से उनका कहना था कि तालिबान के साथ अमेरिकी मुआहदे के हवाले से मोहतात मगर पुरउम्मीद हैं। तहम इस पेशरफ से हमें मौका मिला है कि हम अफगानिस्तान खुसूसन पाकिस्तान के दहशतगर्दी से मुतासर इलाक़ों में फ्री ट्रेड जोन के क़याम से मुतालिक उस बिल पर दोबारा पेशरफ कर सके जो माजी में सेनेट ने मंजूर नहीं किया था। माजी करीब में ताहिर जावेद के ताउन से होने वाला पाकिस्तान का दौरा इंतहाई कामयाब था, जबकि भारत ने इसके बरक्स हमें मकबूजा कश्मीर के दौरे की इजाज़त नहीं दी।
After the passage of the legislation in India to change the status of Kashmir. And so I asked to go to Kashmir so I could try to see with my own eyes what was happening there. And I was denied the opportunity to do that. So when someone from the Indian press asked me about that, I said, yeah, I wanted to go, and I've been denied, and I still want to go. And it is important that we have international observers who are not predisposed to what they're going to see, who are going to give an honest assessment of what's happening in Kashmir. So we will continue to push for an unbiased report of the conditions in Kashmir. As you know, there are UN monitors there, but the UN monitors are not allowed to go freely around and report. So after going to India, I was in Pakistan, first in Islamabad, and one of the things I definitely wanted to do was go to North Waziristan, because all of us know that Pakistan, of course, lost thousands and thousands of its citizens in the fight against the Pakistani Taliban, and that was a huge cost to Pakistan. And those areas, just as recently as 10 years ago in North Waziristan, when you would open up the daily newspaper, you would see, the death toll continuing to rise. So I wanted to go there to see what it was like now. And the good news is that it had become much more stable. It was much quieter, and there were real efforts to try to invest more in schools and local economic opportunity. It still, as you know, a very, very poor area.
We're trying our best. We have the best government this time. And
equal opportunities. When it comes to the real face of America, we always have seen our dear friend Senator Van Hollen speaking loud enough to make the point across. He started his politics from Maryland as a state delegate, legislator, whatever they call there, and then came into the 2002 into the Congress and served as a DCCC chair. He also has served as a DSCC chair. Speaker Pelosi had a lot of confidence in our dear friend Senator then Congressman Van Hollen, and she created a special place for you. I believe was some sort of a deputy speaker type.
Yes,
I don't know what was that called, but I don't think anybody had it before or after. So and I feel a lot of pride in you when I see that leadership has confidence in you. Same thing with Senator Schumer. He immediately appointed as the DSC's chair, and this is how we started working together. And Senator Van Hollen was born in Karachi, Pakistan, and we all know that. And his eyes on South Asia it has some background. He went to school in India or in Pakistan, and basically I believe in Sri Lanka too. Yeah. And so when it comes to South Asia, we always see that Senator Van Hollen took a personal interest, made the trips, especially in last November. I had the opportunity to join him in one of the trip to Pakistan, which he made right after he came from India, and he made sure that he spoke in India what our President Donald Trump could not speak a few days ago, and asked for Kashmir, and asked for the people of Kashmir, and asked for all the seas and the internet and human rights are being violated. Then my experience working with Senator Van Hollen in Pakistan, where I don't think in 2.5 days he had to combine maybe 5 hours sleep, if that. And if I tell you that in 2.5 hours we landed in Islamabad, and maybe hour after landed there, took a helicopter and went to Miran Shah, because Senator wants to see the realities on the ground right after war on terror, because Miran Shah and North Waziristan, they were very much in the limelight during the war on terror, and we did go there. As a matter of fact, in the helicopter, he was showing me his phone. It was saying, "Welcome to Afghanistan."
You're low informed voters, no information voters. I have been voting in the Republican primaries for a long time. My hero in the Republican Party was Senator John McCain. If you guys don't remember, he ran against President Obama first time, and twice his constituents asked him.
उन्होंने अमेरिकी इंतखाबात के हवाले से एक सवाल पर कहा कि हम व्हाइट हाउस और सेनेट को हासिल करना चाहते हैं। ट्रंप का दौरा नॉर्मल नहीं है, वो अमेरिकी इक़्तिदार के लिए खतरा है। जब आप अपने मुल्क में इंसानी हुकूक की पासदारी नहीं करेंगे तो कैसे आप दूसरे ममालिक पर उंगली उठा सके थे। इस मौके पर मेज़बान ताहिर जावेद ने खिताब करते हुए मसला कश्मीर के हवाले से दो टोक और जुर्रतमंदाना मौक़िफ़ इख्तियार करने पर सेनेटर क्रिस्टोफर को ख़राज तहसीन पेश किया। ताहिर जावेद का कहना था कि तकरीब से मुमताज़ डॉक्टर हैदर अफजल, मारूफ सियासी तजिया निगार मुस्तफ़ा तमीज़ और नोमी हसन ने भी खिताब किया। कामरान जिलानी, OPTV, ह्यूस्टन, टेक्सास।
Safir Pakistan 12th Award Night in Houston, Texas. Meet and greet amazing Pakistani and the business stars. April 12th, 2020.
OPTV की फखरिया पेशकश दुनिया भर में आबाद पाकिस्तानियों की तरक्की और कामरानी पर मबनी प्रोग्राम। पाकिस्तान को तरक्की की राह पर गामजन करने के लिए दुनिया भर में पाकिस्तानी मुतहर्रिक और तैयार। दुनिया भर के मुल्कों में पाकिस्तानी का उनकी तरक्की में हिस्सा देखिए। बैनुल अक़वामी मंजर में पाकिस्तानियों का समाजी, सियासी, तिजारती और मजहबी उमूर में भरपूर किरदार।